Hello, beautiful people. Yes, all you beautiful people, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. My name is Also Iconic, and if I could, I'd be just like you. And today, I'm going to bring you all some replays of some Dragon Ball FighterZ ranked matches that I had. I want to give you all the best quality, and I figure that doing this way with some post commentary will allow me to do that, okay? So we had a fellow Ultra Instinct sign ranked opponent. Yes, I ranked up during the time of no internet, so let's get into it. So to start off in the player 2 spot, my opponent is running Vegito, Base Coup, and Z Broly. So you see that right off top, I'm snapping in Z Broly. I do not want to deal with that at all. So on knockdown, he pressed something, so I got him with the Kefla Spinaroonie along with the Vegito assist. Going to a basic B&B, tried again with Gotenks. He immediately guard cancels out, but I switched sides because I ended up trying to teleport to the other side and steal corner. Not steal a corner, but put him in the, you get what I'm trying to say. So that, you'll see that right there. I abuse that a little too much and get caught with the super dash every time I try to do her dash. So I try to get on the lookout for that. Broly doing Broly things, catches me with the overhead, drops the combo. I'm looking to get Kefla out at this point. I don't want to spark, but Broly doing Broly things, my goodness. So I didn't notice right away that he was actually playing Base Coup B assist. So when I saw that, I'm like, okay, that kind of put me in a position where I wanted to kind of shift my priorities a little bit. But he gets the Kefla, so we come into Gotenks, start off with EX hands. He armors through the Vegito assist. He was doing a lot of IAD and a lot of vanishing, so I tried to kind of read that. Doesn't take the Dragon Rush, so we're good on the throw there. Going to a basic B&B with Gotenks. Drop the now I got the new pad, and now I'm still getting used to it. So drop the combo, and he's able to get full combo off of it with the Vegito C assist. Just going at it. Ugh. And it's all 5LL. It's all 5LL, and all of that stuff is armored and it's safe on block. So I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Again, Broly doing Broly things, and we are down to Vegito now. This one, that was interesting because he could have Ultimate Z changed out, but he didn't. So, oh yeah, you know we had to cue the boss music. Try to get this comeback. So tried the little stagger pressure, and at first he wasn't biting, but then he took his turn back, and I couldn't even get mad at him. That's exactly what I would have done. So pretty decent combo there. Whenever I jump up, I'm always looking for the EX legs out. It doesn't confirm off of the sport like that, just like that, how I did it there. So both of us going back and forth. He tries to raw tag. I'm pretty sure that was to be an assist call. I don't think he would have raw tagged like that, particularly when we super dashing, but that's punish. We do a small combo into the level 1 and take out the Z Bully. So now just the Base Coup and the Vegito left now. He does have a fully charged Spirit Bomb that I got hit with, but he doesn't convert off of it. I was a little confused. So then we go into the Vanish combo with Vegito and go for knockdown here. Sliding knockdown. Drop the sword. Don't know why. I'm panic vanishing a lot when I do that too, particularly after that in 2H. Now, I actually tried to reflect that, but I was a little early, and that's why I got clipped by the Vegito C assist, and we go down game 1 to Nerf UI. So now that right there is my one of my go-to round starts. Dash behind, call assist with Kefla. Now I just started using Gotenks C assist pretty heavily. I wasn't using it. I think I'm maining it now for the most part because that round start in particular gives you a lot of coverage, and that move has a lot of recovery when you do it with Kefla. So went with the level 1 Hell Zone. He actually got hit, and I wasn't expecting it. Again, I was going to go behind him, and I typically go into Dragon Rush from there. Now he got the reset on me because I don't think he really understood the combo string properly, unless he did it on purpose. But he went into the 2L and actually reset me, which medium scaled, big damage. And I also totally forgot that Z Broly gives you Spirit Bomb. So now Kepler's leaking. You see that, oh my super dash. And that was my fault. That was my fault. So Round Star Beam, he calls the C assist and burns both assists. He was doing that a lot too, and I'm bad at that as well, as burning both assists. He was also dashing forward every time he got super dash. Every time he got super dash, or if he super dashed, he was dashing forward and pressing buttons there. So it doesn't break the throw, and I'm actually glad that we have him in. Yep, that's what I thought. So we go ahead and go into Vegito. Now, I play Gotenks in the middle, but I typically, or at least recently, have been switching out to Vegito. And what'll end up happening is after I take a character, particularly when it's 2-on-2 or 2-on-3, after I take a character, I'm able to go back and forth and still ultimately have Vegito as my anchor, which is what I prefer. I know that Vegito has no mix and yada yada, but for me, I feel like I'm better with him than Gotenks. So wake up buttons. It's beyond me, because you got counter hit. You see that, like whenever I get counter hit, I'm trying to take my turn back. Now this combo I actually didn't think of, and I made it up on the fly, and it worked out quite nicely, where I did the medium atomic buster into the Gotenks C assist, catch a Dragon Rush for a level 1. A little bit extra damage. Now that made me laugh. So he pressed the button. And dropped the combo, but that's okay. He pressed another button there. We take the super dash in for the easy Dragon Rush, and that is us taking game 2 over our opponent Nerf UI. Now, you will see that in this particular replay, there's a different team, and that is because after I won that game, he actually left and didn't want any more of the smoke. Changed the team, and then I got matched up with him again. So this time around, he kept Z Broly and is playing Bardock and Bluku. Believe he was playing the Bardock B, and then again I snap in the Broly, trying not to deal with that, and Broly comes in pressing buttons, doing Broly things. So since he was going for auto combo a lot, I went ahead and tried to challenge it, and it worked out in my favor. So we get full combo extension off of the Vegito and get full corner carry. Now again, I keep saying it, the teleport. I went behind. I called Gotenks assist way too late for the cover, so he ended up popping up on the same side with me. And this guy just woke up buttons. And you would think that after 3 games, that the download, after 2.5 games rather, the download would be complete, but it wasn't. But no break on the throw. Oh, and since this is a replay, you don't see, but the frames were actually pretty decent the entire way through. Very seldom got up to 4 frames, but for the most part it was a 2 to 3 frame connection. So best you can ask for in Dragon Ball, best you can ask for. So we get full combo extension, and I wouldn't have level 1 because I knew it wasn't going to kill, but I wasn't sure how much more sparking timer he had, and I super dashed here. I was so upset because I didn't intend to, because I figured he would wake up doing something, but no, yeah, I wanted to try and burn out that sparking timer, so I went level 1, level 3, otherwise I would have just saved the extra meter. But again, Broly doing Broly things, then Dragon Rush into the command grab, and he gets Broly out. I woke up buttons, because why not? He's doing it, so why not? He gets clipped by the C assist. We go take Bluku all the way to the air. We go ahead and Dragon Rush and go corner to corner. Mash and reflect, that's how he ends up getting clipped by the C assist. Boom, back into full combo. And I believe, yeah, that should be, if I don't drop it. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I exit because I actually wanted to leave Vegito in, particularly with going back to neutral. So I emptied out the tank, but I got round start C assist, which is what I wanted in this situation, because he's no sparking. And I'm not too concerned about the Bardock, and Broly's really low. So with Broly coming in, I wanted to leave Vegito in, to my own dismay, as we can see here. But he doesn't have bar, calls the Bardock B assist, gets clipped by the overhead light, and we go ahead and knock out Z Bully. So now we're just dealing with Limit Break Bardock, which Limit Break Bardock still does damage. I mean, great normals, one of the best auto combos in the game, definitely something to be afraid of, particularly in the hands of somebody who likes to press buttons. So we get a full combo to start off. Takes his turn back immediately, catches me with the 6M. I try to do the keep away thing, and I'm actually waiting for Gotenks to come back. You see I call him right away trying to get in. I thought he was going to go overhead again, so I 2H'd, and then he full auto comboed, and it... Anywho. So now it's just my Gotenks versus his Bardock. We actually both started with the same amount of meter. I dashed back in anticipation of him pressing 5L. And I keep panic vanishing. You'll notice that too. Luckily, he wasn't punishing me on them too heavily. But his block string said, let's see, I did the same exact thing again. So I got to work on that for sure. I know that you can special cancel after a blocked 2H. So I dropped the combo there. Don't know exactly how I did it, but he went for the key blast and got clipped by the beam on the way down. And then that was us taking things 2-1 over Nerf UI because he didn't want the smoke. So to be honest with you, my main takeaways from that were to stop panic vanishing after after my 2H is blocked, and just be a little bit more patient and try to stay on the ground. Are a lot of the things I've been focusing on. I had high expectations for these ranks, you know, UI sign and getting closer to God of Destruction, but I noticed that a lot of these players really they know combos but don't really know the game, and that throws me off as somebody that really tries to understand how the game is supposed to be played. Anyway, but y'all know how it goes. Let me know what you thought about the video down below in the comments, and I will see you next time. I really appreciate y'all watching the video all the way to the end. My name is also Iconic, but at the end of the day, y'all are the icons, and I will catch you in the next video.